What's up, everybody? Kaler here with Elite Trading, doing my thing like I do every morning with you. 9 a.m. pre-market prep. Sorry I had the mics on my head, so my hair's a little messed up, but it's okay. We don't need to have nice hair to talk about stocks. So what are we doing today? What are we looking at? How's your portfolio doing? Are you holding up well? Has the reversal been hurting you a little bit when it comes to maybe the transition from some stocks to another, when you see portfolios changing and shifting and moving some of their money around? Are you going along with the trend, or are you sticking with names that possibly aren't working for you anymore? Have you been trying to buy that dip, but it keeps dipping further, and then you're selling on that dip instead of maybe buying more or holding a little longer? What are you doing? I'd like to know in the group. Make sure you guys chat with me today, and let's talk about it tonight in our session for training. I want to go over kind of where the mindset of the new trader is right now. In 2021, we had a big run up in 2020. We had bad tendencies that were given. We are trained. We had a lot of people winning in a bull market. But what do you do in a bear market? What do you do when the market turns against you? How do you react? Are you able to sell? Are you able to have the mental mindset to be like, you know what? It's okay. I lost a little. It's time for me to find the next trade. And then go into that trade and give that trade all of you and make sure that it works. And if it doesn't work, know when to get out and know that it's not going to work, and then find another one. But if you're an investor and you're just trying to buy and hold, that's what you do. You don't look at that portfolio, because when you have bad days, sometimes it's just too much for you to be able to bear when it comes to looking at it. So hopefully you guys are doing well and you're trying to learn a little bit, and you doing research, understanding fundamentals, understanding reality is going to check in with some of these stocks, and some of them that's already showing that. You have stocks that are completely in the gutter that have good evaluations, good PE, and they're not overbought right now. So you can find these companies. I believe, for me, in my opinion, remember, I am not a stock advisor, just giving you information. This show and my information that I give you in the Discord, everything is for informational services only. We're strictly trying to just help you learn about the stock market a little bit with us, along with us. While we're learning, we're teaching you. While we're learning, we're teaching you. And we talk and we have feedback. Back and forth. Help each other out. Help each other grow. So good morning. Let's get to the newsletter. Smash, kick, punch, elbow that like button, please. And subscribe. It helps the channel out. And that's basically it. Just help us out. Thanks. Get you to the newsletter. I'm sorry. I need a drink. I didn't realize I needed a drink so bad until I started talking. Not sponsored, but love this Lipton green citrus tea. We're going to be just keeping it real this morning. I'm not overdoing it for you. All right, so we're looking at the Elite Trading daily newsletter that we put out every day. We have the same quote on there because I did the newsletter this morning and I forgot to change the quote, but it's a great one, so we'll leave it there. Investing is the intersection of economics and psychology. Seth Klarman. We have the bulls on the list. This is different. I did change this, so we have the bulls on the list. We have MGM. Proud of that one. We had it at the $38 strikes yesterday. Did take profit a little too early. Had a good look like pre-market. They're looking good, but maybe on a little dip today. Might as well get a little bit more. Let's see. We have Lululemon. I had the one side, I had the other side. We had the big dip this morning. I'm going to sell that. And then when we go up, I'm going to sell the calls. So I think there's going to be a lot of swing in that one. So watch Lululemon for a good boom, one of these. And maybe it may even go up and then come real far down. So be careful with that one. I know that the 20 level was a really good level. So TSLA, we have GM, we have CCL. I like GM. I like CCL. I like the reopening trade. I like the fact that we are getting out and about. And, in the chat today in Discord, I'm going to ask everybody. So let us know. Are you going on vacation? Do you plan on going on vacation in the next month and a half, 2 months? By June, are you going on vacation? Are you planning on it? Let me know, because we want to know. If you are, hit that like button. Let me know that you're going on vacation. You're getting out of the house. You're not afraid. You're planning to go and do a little bit of play. Maybe go to a Reds game, right? Come see Cincinnati. Check out Kaler. Hang out. Let's see. We got Bears, ZM. We got Roku, R-O-K-U. We have Plug and Upwork. So I'm bearish on Upwork. I'm bearish because At the end of the day, I think that when you're in COVID mindset and you're looking at companies and you're trying to figure out what's going to be working in the future, well, if we go away from stay at home, then people are going to be back in the office working again, and they're going to be pulling, in my opinion, some of these people maybe possibly from Upwork to be working for the company full time, and then therefore Upwork won't get the money. And that's just my mindset is, what if I can hire you for Upwork for $20, $50 or whatever, I'm sure they're getting a cut. But if I can hire you and not pay Upwork, I don't know if that's how it works, but it makes sense to me. Roku, same kind of story. Stay at home. I mean, how much bigger can they get? Maybe they keep going up, but I'm not in on Roku or Zoom or Plug. Don't like them. Bears. Daily news list. Dow Jones futures fall, tech futures rise, market rally awaits Biden's infrastructure plan. We're all waiting the infrastructure plan. The market is, boiling up and feeling that infrastructure plan coming out. They just want to know what's going to happen before they can release the Kraken. And is it going to crack up or crack down? That's what you got to worry about. You got to understand levels, good strong support. If you're looking at the SPY, we'll look at the chart later, but 390 solid level, 393 current solid level for this morning. But if it breaks through these, it'll hold at these levels. It'll bounce, it'll do this, and then eventually it's going to go one way or the other. And that's when you find those levels of consolidation and you figure out if it breaks here or breaks here. That's how I'm going long or short. That's what I do. It's very that simple sometimes. I'm not great at it. I'm not perfect, but I'm okay. I'm okay at it. $174 billion in this proposed bill for incentives for EV. What's going to happen with the EV market? Are we going to get a run-up? Was Tesla's nice rally yesterday a prequel to what's going to happen today? And will it carry on? I think so. I'm going EV today. Let's see what happens there. Watch the Go EVs, the Go EVs. They just got beaten down yesterday. We have Gevo. We have MGM on the list. We have, that's not obviously a EV play, but these are just going through the head on what I'm looking at today. Possibly fuel cell. I'm going to look at fuel cell today, or Ballard Power, looking at some of them. So for the hydrogen plays. But Plug Power announced Tuesday that it plans to begin construction on a new green hydrogen plant on the, if I mess this up, I'm sorry, Susquehanna River in south central Pennsylvania next year. And then we have the marijuana stocks that are dropping after reported Fed probing. Watching DKNG, PLUG, SOS, SBAC. Let's get you over to the charts. Ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun. So we have pulled up here the SPY. SPY is getting a little bit of push here. Let me pull up this one for you, actually. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I'm a technical difficulty specialist. I like to have these technical difficulties. It keeps the show real. You know that we are really doing this, and we're not perfect, but we're trying. We really are. I hope you guys are doing good this morning, though. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you're staying blessed. Hope your families are doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're having some fun out there in the sun lately, if you've had the nice weather like we've had. And we hope you continue to have a nice spring this spring. Hopefully the kids are having fun. Mine are. They're getting some park time in. So it's pretty cool, pretty exciting. Let me get in here and pull that chart back up for you. Get this thing widened for you. Let's do a 2 grid. Get my mug out of the way. I don't know if that's going to be wide enough or large enough for you guys. Get that. There we go. These are 1 minute. Let's go to 15 minutes. So on the 15-minute chart here, you see you have these bands above, and look what happened. Every time it hits here, it's not respecting and trying to break. It is respecting the resistance. It's not trying to break through. But now it looks a little stronger. This one here, to me, looks like it wants to go to 64, 62-ish, possibly all the way up, but to get back this move. But if it gets 50% of this retracement back up, I think we can go here, and then you even might even just be able to rally with this bad boy. But I'd like to see them come up to the 62.19, and then let's go to 30 minute candles. Look at that. So you have a lot of room to the upside. If they keep on breaking down and we go down today, though, this bad boy can go all the way back down here to $44 before Tuesday. It's back here. But on the 4 hour, you're finding some support down here. There's a lot of support in this area, so wow, they took a nice hit in March. Let's see if this support holds on. DKNG. That's the ticker we're looking at, DKNG. CAN up yesterday, $3.65, down 0.38 in the pre-market. Try one chart. I think we can just do one chart at a time. There we go. Makes it a lot easier to see. So let's go with SPY. Currently up 40 cents in the pre-market. Don't think that that's gonna really do much for you on the pre-market side. I mean, you're not gonna get much information out of this. It did go down to 384.66 on that last dip, and then I mean, right now I know a lot of people are pushing for 400. Maybe we see 400 in the future, but we might see some 390 action before we see the 400 action. I'm not sure exactly where things are going. If I had a magic globe and I could shake it and make it happen, I would, but I don't know how to make that work. But let's get into trading. Let's get into the group. Let's work on ourselves. Let's work on what we're doing as a team, and let's get together here today. Stay in the green, my friends. Stay blessed, and jump into the live chat with us in the Discord and start working and growing with some things. I wanted to show you guys this, though. Let's see if I still have it pulled up here. Here we go. We have the unusual options activity, and this right here is something that I definitely use every day and try to make sure that I am figuring out what happens when different information like this comes across my screen. And this is something that we have in the options bot where you can actually pull up information and find out what's going on in the market. So these right here are the unusual options activity for C. It has X, so X has got a big amount of calls coming in, and then we have WPM with a $40 strike, and then we have Uber, UBER, with a $57 strike for calls. We have SOS with a 550 calls coming in. So I'll be watching these and seeing what happens with these kind of stock symbols. We have the attendees here. These are the ones that are saying that they could have a 10-year run up. So in the next 10 years, they could have a big run up. But the strikes and the bids and the asks and the calls and the puts, look at these. So you have VIAC puts, you have IQ, you have VIAC again, you have QS, IQ again, IQ. So look at these tendencies that you see in these different stock symbols that are coming up repetitive and showing you that there's a lot of momentum, a lot of IV, a lot of volatility, a lot of open interest, and maybe it's something you might want to learn about. So stay in the green, my friends. Love you guys.